Is it possible to bake bread using an 18-volt power tool battery? Recently I set out to answer this question. In the backyard I set up a table and connected my mini solar electric PV2L oven to a Ryobi 18-volt power tool battery with alligator clips. After a few adjustments and a short wait, the oven was able to reach over 300 degrees Fahrenheit. An oven like this would be great for remote job sites, camping, and rural areas, to name a few. Here I'm just getting ready for the test and connecting the oven to the 18-volt battery using some alligator clips. Unfortunately, my power tool batteries were not fully charged, and so I had to swap the battery at least once, but it didn't mess up the test. My oven is basically the same design I showed in the last video, in which it ran off a single 100-watt solar panel and nothing else. I used it to cook hot dogs and chicken. A link to that video is in the description. Once the power tool battery is connected, the oven starts to heat up, and it really doesn't take very long to reach a decent cooking temperature. On to the bread. I am absolutely not a cook, but a family member gave me some leftover bread dough. I used it to make a couple of test samples, or small bread rolls, and put them in a tinfoil pan for the test. Of course, more food can fit inside this oven, but I only wanted to prove the concept. If there's one thing I can do, it's play with food and burn it in a prototype device. This is real science. If you've been following my channel, you know I like to operate devices such as cooking appliances directly off of solar panels. This is called PV to load. Lest anyone think my designs don't function off a battery, this demonstration literally shows my PV to load mini solar electric oven running off of a power tool battery alone. These prototypes don't care at all where the DC voltage is coming from, whether it be a battery, a solar panel, or both. It's very exciting to cook with nothing but a solar panel in my yard, but an 18-volt power tool battery is interesting too. After a short time, the battery voltage had dropped quite a lot, but the temperature of the oven had hit 250 degrees. I came back later to check again, and the oven had hit 280 degrees. Unfortunately, due to various interruptions, I was not able to film the entire test, but as you can see here, the bread is starting to bake. After I connected a battery that had some charge in it and left the oven alone, it was able to get over 300 degrees Fahrenheit and finish baking the bread. At this point in the test, it had hit over 320 degrees Fahrenheit. I checked the power tool battery and it still had enough charge in it to keep running. And at this point the bread had been officially baked. It was completely cooked all the way through. I found it rather hard to get things in and out of this oven without burning my fingers, as I couldn't be bothered to go get some tongs or some gloves. My hope is that manufacturers will pick up on this idea and create simple, affordable, and refined products that people can use to cook food in sparse conditions with minimal power requirements. I hope you enjoyed this short demonstration of my mini solar electric oven running off of a power tool battery. If you want to see it run off of a solar panel, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.